Alright, so here's the deal. That bottle's tequila, Frank. You can hold on to that motherfucker. You and I, we'll crack that open when we meet in the championship game this year. Am I bitter, Mom? Yeah. Why? Because you spanked my ass 2 weeks ago, and I haven't got a spanking like that from you in probably 15 or 16 years. Not exactly memories that I like to reflect on. However, something did come out of that post that I thought was pretty interesting, and that was John Peters' references to the stats. Got me doing a little bit of digging, and so I looked at where we were at last year going into week 8, and I found a lot of similarities to where we currently stand. Of note is that last year Frank was at 6-1. John Peter, David, Angela, and Ram were all 3-4, and I was at 4-3. This year Frank only has one more loss. He's sitting at 5-2. John Peter and Angela are in the same spot, 3-4. Ram has one more win at 4-3, and I have one more loss at 3-4. And then there's David's team, but I'm just going to leave that one alone. Also interesting was that last year, after week 8, 3 of the 4 teams that were projected to make the playoffs actually did. This year, we'll see how it turns out after this week. However, currently, teams projected to make the playoffs are Ram, Laguna, my mom, and then Frank. It is interesting to note, though, that last year the playoff race went all the way down to week 13. Frank and LJ had locked up the first 2 spots. Myself, John Peter, Ram, and Angela were all competing for the last 2. And Ram and Angela actually had a week 13 matchup, which Ram won, and would have gotten him into the playoffs had John Peter and I both not won our week 13 matchups against our respective opponents. So we'll see how it goes. Good luck to everybody. Happy Halloween, and I hope everybody has a fun and safe weekend.